Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, January 29th, 2024. I'm Giovanni Benacourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. Big tech earnings may provide a brief distraction today, but the main event for markets this week is waiting in the wings. The Federal Reserve is expected to keep interest rates unchanged. Tomorrow's reunion by Chairman Jerome Powell comments after the decision could be of huge significance for the stock market. The Fed has backed itself into a bit of a corner after opening the door to the prospect of a rate cuts at its meeting in December. Anything less dovish this time around risks stalling or even reversing the S&P 500's recent march to record highs. Now, traders are also having second thoughts. The probability of a rate cut by March fell back below 50% early today. They were pricing in an 89% chance just a month ago. The March meeting isn't that far off now, and there are only two more inflation readings and two more jobs reports before the rate decision. That makes the language and tone used by Powell of crucial importance. It's still likely to be a game of cat and mouse between the market and the Fed, though Powell may well push back on rate cut pricing. Investors will then have to decide to what degree they believe it. The market has disagreed with the U.S. Central Bank for most of the past 2 years on the path of interest rates. Markets currently see 5 or 6 points cuts in 2024, and the Fed's median projections in December imply just 3. It's hard to see the market being right if the Fed doesn't cut rates in March. The rate rift is about to come to a head, and the S&P 500's record run is at stake. So we could perhaps come in now and take a look at today's fluctuation. Here we have the Nasdaq. Yesterday's fluctuation took us again higher movements. Right now we are in a bit of a correction, if you will. This will looking like a little doji. Let's see how it ends up showing. But could we reach and just come up to a 17,800 as a resistance point? I think we can. Now can this tank and just bottom out? Well, 17,400 will be that support. So, but it's still being bullish anyhow. Also S&P 4950. As I mentioned that yesterday in yesterday's analysis, we touched it. We're here. Retracement, pullback, correction that could happen. Another attempt. 4970. Could that happen today? Also, or could we just continue deeply correcting and at least go half a way of this candle? That could be another position. Then we have Dow. The Dow is actually looking pretty strong. Obviously, we do have a lot of companies that are going to be reporting their profits this week. Boeing, Chevron being one of those. So they're in the Dow. So we could probably see 38,600. Then we have crude oil. Crude oil has yesterday did a phenomenal run and then just threw all that back to the markets. Today we're sitting right around 76. Let's see that's $76 if it continues to retreat. Acts as a well support. 76 round number, psychological number, and then let's see if it bounces off or will it continues to trend down. That's what we gotta see. Then we have Nat Gas. Nat Gas opened with a small gap up, a gap down. It has been closed. So let's see if the sentiment will be just to take some profits from the sell-off, which could be this, and then just continue with the sell-off and see if we can reach this low of December 13th. Then we have gold. Gold has created itself a nice little channel between 2020 and 2050. So let's see if we be able to do something, or will it just stay here idling, just pivoting, and stay here, just sideways trading. A lot of choppiness. So silver, even though it was earlier in the green, now is in the red. So let's see how much more. $23 could be that support level for it, and then rebound from there. Then we have copper. Copper is already retreating, or actually pulling back from this low that it emitted earlier today. So let's see if it'll finally come out of this range of 3.86 that has been around this week in reality. Okay, let's see. Then we have Bitcoin that finally also broke out of this 42,000 level up to the upside, break up to the upside. Now retreating. 43,000 is going to be that psychological support level. Let's see if it bounces off of that. Then the currencies are recovering. They were trading lower yesterday. the euro did trade to 108. It quickly retreated and closed a bit more above that. So we'll see if it will finally trade above 108 towards the 109 handle. The pound is actually in just dive. So 126.60, 126.50 is a support level for it. And if the dollar index continues to retreat and bounces out or falls to 103, which you see a recovery in the pound, obviously euro is gonna pop, and gold metals will also make a little nice move to the upside. That's it for me today. Have a great trading day. I will see you tomorrow.